I would like to take a minute to acknowledge where we are right now, to recognize the natural beauty of our surroundings, these giant trees, the light snow, the dripping, melted snow. A beautiful place to get married, acknowledging this is on the unceded and traditional territory of the Squamish and Leetwat Coast Salish people.
I loved being done with you back then, and I still do. So together I wanted to make silly rhymes like when our love was new.
Our story began in high school 10 years ago. Where it would take us, we didn't know.
Hiking in the mountains with your partner is a perfect metaphor for the commitment you're making to each other today. It begins at the trailhead. After all of your planning and preparations, you have both made the commitment to begin this journey together. The two of you are excited about the adventure ahead. From here, you can't see the whole route before you, all the twists and turns, but there's a clear path in front of you and you are ready to get started and take your first steps together.
Said that you've been hurt one too many times before. Ended up staring in the bathroom mirror, crying on your bedroom floor. Baby, you can take my word, you haven't gotta hurt no more. Things are about to get much better. I wanna make this forever.
I love it. You guys look amazing. Good. Nervous, excited. Good.
As you begin the hike, you are very aware of your surroundings. You notice the beauty in each tree that you pass, how the wind rustles the branches, the sun creates speckled patches on the trail before you, and the fresh smell of pine fills your lungs.
Our relationship has spanned years in mountains and deserts and snow, and through that time our love did grow.
I still admire you just as I did back then. You are my best friend, my love, my partner, as you've always been.
Said that you felt lost 100 times before. Going in circles on a one-way street, running till your feet get sore. Well, I guess you haven't heard, you ain't got around no more. Things about to get much better, so I wanna make this forever. I wanna make this forever.
After a while, you begin to focus solely on the effort needed to reach the top. Your breathing becomes strained, your muscles grow tired, and you stop noticing the beauty around you. You can't see the forest for the trees. It's important to recognize that there will be times when one or both of you will need to rest. Remember that these moments when you pause to catch your breath, to grab some water and a snack, are times for you to slow down, to nurture yourselves, and to be aware of your partner's needs.
Do you remember how we kissed in the kitchen as the coffee pours?
Remember that the slower phases of your life that require you to care for one another are just as important and meaningful as when you are moving towards your goals. It is an opportunity to pause and appreciate all that you've accomplished and the beauty that surrounds you.
Don't doubt these words just because they're in a silly rhyme. I love you yesterday, today, and until the end of time.
A decade later, I still choose you to laugh with, play with, and wake up next to.
Because I got.
Are we ready to do this?
We're ready?
Yeah.
Welcome to Whistler.
I'm in love with you.
Stacy, Jake, here we are at your wedding. How does that feel?
It feels great.
I'm in
Amazing.
love with you. What are we gonna do now? Make me feel loved and treasured. You are water in the desert, my fox, my missing puzzle piece. You make me feel loved, protected. Boy, we could talk forever on the couch, sipping bourbon, please.
Then, feeling refreshed and re-energized, you climb above the tree line and you get your first clear glimpse of the peak. You're filled with feelings of elation as you've found your pace. You've come so far together, supporting each other through steep climbs and overcoming all of the obstacles on the path that led you here. But to get here, you each had to bring your own strengths. From planning and packing to route finding and pace setting, recognizing when to let your partner take the lead is what makes you an incredible team. And then finally, you've reached the top. You walk hand in hand to the lookout point. In the distance, you can see the start of the trail far below you, the forest you hiked through, the boulder field you navigated across. You stand side by side after reaching the goal you set out to accomplish together. The whole world is laid out before you, and there are so many mountains left for you to climb. Make sure you take the time to celebrate each one. Celebrate each milestone, big or small. Celebrate each year that passes since you started this journey together. Celebrate each other's accomplishments. Celebrate the hardships you overcome. And sometimes you should celebrate for no reason at all, just because each day is made sweeter with your partner by your side.
So, I'm in love with you. What are we gonna do? So, I'm in love with you.
Time for your vows. Who's going first?
We go together.
We're going together.
So today we vow to love each other for all our years, just as now.
And to care for each other as we've always done. Today we join together to become one.
That was so great. That is a first for me. That was so good.
Other couples suck.
Yeah. Yeah.
We win.
We wrote it on the plane.
So there's one legal question. The correct answer is we do. Do you both enter into this relationship freely of your own accord and without any legal impediment to marriage?
We do.
Excellent.
Wherever you pray, wherever you lay, I'll be there when you call me.
In a few days, you'll return home. I want you to remember how you feel right now. Pause and think. Feel the touch of each other's hands. How does the snow feel under your boots? Can you hear the dripping of the snow as it melts? Most importantly, can you feel your heart beating inside your chest? Finally, take a look at where we are right now. Isn't this incredible? Now I want you to hold on to this feeling, put it in your pocket, save it for the rainy days when you both really need it. Jake and Stacy, take a minute and look at each other. Think about where your lives are going to be 5 years from now. What's going to be different 10 years from now? Can you picture your relationship 30 years from now? And I'm going to put you both on the spot for a minute, and I want you to tell each other one thing that you want to remember about this moment 30 years from now.
I'll remember how sure I feel about doing all of this.
I'm just gonna say I'll remember all the trees around it.
Perfect.
Close your eyes and listen to the sound.
Wedding rings are made precious by our wearing them. Your rings say that even in your uniqueness, you have chosen to be bound together. Let these rings also be a sign that love has substance as well as soul, a present as well as a past, and that despite its occasional sorrows, love is a circle of happiness, wonder, and delight. May these rings always remind you of the vows you have taken here today.
With this ring,
We forge a new path.
on our adventure together,
I will always love you.
I will always love you.
When you call me, if your direction home is lost amongst the
There it is.
I'll be there when you call me. So hum this tune and hold on tight. I'll be with you in the morning light.
Having exchanged vows and rings and having committed yourselves to each other, may your relationship be blessed by a traditional First Nations wedding blessing. Now you'll feel no rain, for each of you will be shelter for the other. Now you'll feel no cold, for each of you will be warmth to the other. Now there'll be no loneliness, for each of you will be companion to the other. Now you are two persons, but there is only one life before you. May beauty surround you both in the journey ahead through all the years. May happiness be your companion, and your days together be good and long upon the earth.
I will show you all the beauty. I will fight for your desires. I will cross the barren desert. I will walk among the fires. I will run to the deepest corner. See you face to face. You are my present and my future. The reason I am saved.
Now for the best part. Are we ready?
Ready.
As you, Stacy, and you, Jake, have consented to legal wedlock and have declared your solemn intention before these witnesses and in my presence, now upon the authority vested in me by the province of British Columbia, I pronounce you as husband and wife. You may seal your vows with a kiss.
Wherever you play, wherever you
Well done.
I'll be there when you call.
You're my wife.
Yeah.
I'm your husband. That's so perfect.
It's beautiful. You look amazing.
You're perfect. Literally perfect.
Take a minute, guys. Take it all in.